The collaborations feature within Canvas has always been a great way to quickly start shared Google documents for your students to collaborate. And now with the new Google LTI, you can do even more with the collaborations feature. So here within my Canvas page, I just go over to collaborations along the left-hand side and choose that. I want to point out that teachers and students can both start collaborations. So in the traditional way, you had this page where you could only use a Google Doc to create a collaborative document. So you just left it on Google Docs, you gave it a name, a description, you chose your people, and it created that collaboration. Now with Google LTI, you have a drop-down menu and you can choose Google Apps. And this is what we're going to look at. When I choose Google Apps, my page will change, and now I can do more than just a document. You'll notice that I can choose from the kind. I can choose a document, a spreadsheet, or a presentation. And so for the sake of the example, I'm just going to choose a presentation. You need to give that presentation a name. You can give it a description. And now you need to add your collaborators. And just as before, you can either add them individually with the people in your class, or if you have groups set up, you can go ahead and just choose the group to add to collaborate. I'm going to choose 2 people to collaborate. And then if I'm ready to go, I just come down and click Submit. And it's going to create that collaboration for me. Now, a couple of things are going to happen once I hit that button. You'll notice I have new windows popping up. It's going to go ahead and open that shared project for me since I just went ahead and created it. So now you'll see here I have that Trying Out LTI Collaborations project. If I tab back into my Canvas course, I also now have a thing listed under Current Collaborations that shows this sample project that I created. I can come over to my pencil and edit that collaboration. When I click on the Edit pencil, notice that screen comes up again where I can even add more people to it if I want, or I can come back to my trash can and I can delete. And so now I can access this collaboration in many different ways. I can come here into the Canvas course and access it by going into collaborations. The students can do that as well. I'll show that from a student account really quickly. So here I'm in a student account. The student could come over to collaborations, and she would see that she has a collaboration right here. If she clicks on Trying Out LTI Collaborations, it will load that project for her right here. She can also access that by going into her Drive. So here when I'm in Drive, if she clicks here on her Shared With Me, Trying Out LTI Collaborations is right there. And so many different pathways you can get there. You can go through Canvas and access it that way, or you can go into your Drive and access it there within your Shared With Me. It is important to go ahead and have the students click on the Drive button with the plus to add this to their Google Drive, because then they can organize it in your classroom folder or whatever system of organization that you have for your students. Another thing I would like to point out, and I'm going to switch back to Teacher View for this, is when you delete the collaboration here, so it deletes it, so there's no more collaboration. However, it does still exist within my Drive. Right here, since I created it, it's actually already in my Drive, so Trying Out Google LTI Collaborations. And it likewise still exists for the student over here in their Shared With Me. So deleting the collaboration off Canvas does not actually delete the project. The project still exists within Drive, and so then if a student wants to get it out of their Drive, they would have to delete it from their Drive. And that's how you can use the new Google LTI to quickly start collaborations with your students to get them working together, and to where you automatically have access to all of those collaborations as well.